Care to share your race, ethnicity, or nationality?
So I am white. I did a 23andMe DNA kit and it came back all types of stuff, but I feel like it basically just boils down to white, pretty much. It's mostly like European, German, Irish, and that all is like white descent. So overall, I'm a white girl, I'm a snow bunny, and yeah.
And what is the main language you speak at this point?
I speak English, I speak slut talk, freaky talk, only on OnlyFans. And yeah,
And care to share what that link on OnlyFans is for those in the
it's
audience?
OnlyFans/ Blueface Barbie. Exactly how I said it. No extra E's, just Blueface Barbie, all in one.
Be that as it may, do you speak any other languages aside from English? Like a foreign language, perhaps?
No, just money. Dinero, pesos, euros, however. Yeah.
Ever took a foreign language class in school, perhaps?
Yeah, well, we did Spanish class as a requirement in high school, but I only know how to talk about the money in Spanish. So, yeah, I only know how to talk about the important stuff. Like being a stripper in Miami in the past, you have to kind of know Spanish. It was a lot of Spanish customers, so I would just know like hola, like mucho dinero, no más tiempo, no more time, things like that.
And how many grades did you end up taking Spanish language class?
My whole entire high school, I feel like that was a requirement at my high school that we had to do Spanish, like, every semester. Just basic shit. Rojo, whatever. I don't know.
And just for clarification, was Spanish language a requirement or a foreign language period?
We only had Spanish, so it wasn't like Russian or anything other offered. It was just Spanish, and you had to do it as a requirement.
And care to share the name of the high school you attended back in those days?
The one that I'm speaking about right now is J-Town High School out of Louisville, Kentucky. Y'all know I represent the 502, home of Muhammad Ali, Bryson Tiller, Jack Harlow. The list goes on and on. ESTG, the stars are made in Kentucky. What can I say? But I went to quite a few different high schools. I moved around a lot. I bounced from like place to place as a teenager. So I went to a few high schools, but the ones that stick out to me the most is J-Town High School and Wagner High School.
And why the change in high schools there?
I grew up in foster care and I just would bounce from placement to placement because I would just like break the rules, disrupt, and then the foster parent would be like, "Oh, I don't want her in my house anymore." So it would be like pack up and move out. So when I would move, my school district would change and I would, have to readjust, make new friends, meet new people, things like that.
And when it came to Spanish language class back in those days, did you take that class serious? Did you try to learn the language? Did you try to give it an honest shot?
I mean, I always try to give everything in life an honest shot, but honestly, when I look back at high school, I don't feel I'm a very smart girl. I don't feel like I gave it my 100%. I did just enough just to pass. But if I actually put my mind to it and tried, I would have been like an A+ student. But I was like, my mind was on other things. Like, what are we doing after school? Where are we cutting school and going to? When are we smoking a blunt? Like, I wasn't really focused on my academics like I should have been.
Any regret on that?
No, because at the end of the day, like people that give their all to their studies and go to the best colleges, it's like you're in debt and you're working to be a slave for someone else. Like I enjoy being my own boss, my own entrepreneur, and it's like if I would have really applied myself, what would that have really helped me with the path of the career that I'm choosing at this point in my life? It's not beneficial. I'm not using anything from what I learned in school to my current life now.
And when it comes to your education, how far did you get with that?
So I did graduate from college. I graduated with an associate's degree from a community college, my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky. I graduated with criminal justice degree. I actually used to be a CO at a men's prison, and I quit that. And I went to the lit side of life.
And did you mention the name of the college that was?
It was JCC, so it's Jefferson Community College. It was like a community college. You get your associate's degree, and it's what I could afford, and I enjoyed it. I was a mom working and going to school at the same time, so it worked for me.
And care to share what age you were when you became a mother for the first time?
I was 17 years old. I got pregnant when I was 16. I gave birth at 17.
And when it comes to your education, was there any thought on furthering it past the associates, like a bachelor's degree or master's degree, perhaps?
I've had thoughts on it, and I did want to further my career, but when I look at how much debt I was in from college and the salary after graduating and everything, it just didn't make sense. I was literally like working just to pay bills, and it was never enough left over after taking care of my kids, paying my bills, and it was just like, fuck this. Like, I can't keep living check to check like this. I tried to live a normal life, and it wasn't for me. I tried it.